In the back of an armoured vehicle, members of the RAF police are heading out on patrol, but not in insurgent territory. They're travelling just inside the perimeter wire of Camp Bastion.
Along the fence line is checking the integrity, making sure there's no holes in the fence line, and again making sure that no one's coming up too close to the fence line, whether it be scrappers. Again, given what happened a few years ago now, that again, just warn anyone off.
Not everyone who has a go at this fence is trying to get in. It's been damaged in the past by people taking posts and wire to sell. The RAF police have been added to the force protection efforts long led by the RAF regiment. When I first came here 4 years ago, there almost seemed to be a hope that the remote desert location might mean this base never had to suffer a serious attack. The events of 2012 comprehensively dashed that hope, and they changed Camp Bastion forever.
20 Roger, where?
Perhaps the most important change since the 2012 attack is that every watchtower or sanger is now manned right around the clock. More eyes looking out on the ground means more chance of seeing insurgents in the area. But there are more eyes in the sky too. When the Prime Minister visited here just 3 months after the Bastion attack, he announced an extra £5 million will be spent on I-STAR surveillance technology for Camp Bastion. With drawdown well underway and all but one other British base closed, people know the insurgent focus on Camp Bastion may grow. Combat troops may be heading home, but force protection will stay right to the end.
It doesn't actually change depending on how many people are here. We continue to protect the force. That is our number one priority, as well as infrastructure as well, of course. So it's not just about personnel, but clearly they are very important. But it's about mission critical assets, aircraft and infrastructure.
Camp Bastion hasn't had the repeated attacks suffered by many smaller bases here or the main bases in Iraq. It's largely lived up to its name and been a place of safety. No one wants that to change in its final months. James Hurst, Forces News, Camp Bastion.